channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. During quarantine, one of the big advantages is the gift of time. And so now that we're staying home a little bit more, we get to do things that we've been putting off for a really long time. And for me, that is decluttering and reorganizing my apartment. I've needed to do this for so long, you guys. Basically moving from New York to Boston, I really didn't have a chance to declutter. And I have so much stuff that I need to get rid of, things that I need to just reorganize. My vanity that I had that I showed you guys on my Instagram story. If you don't follow me, make sure that you find me on Instagram at 15 Blades. I post daily there. But anyways, what I shared on my story is getting rid of my old vanity, which I basically bought when I first moved to New York to start dental school like 7 years ago. And so finally got rid of it. It was small, it was white, it was getting so dirty and gross, and so got rid of it and ended up buying this beautiful white vanity over here. It's actually a desk that I've turned into a vanity simply by putting a mirror on top of it. And I found that that was the best solution for me because a lot of the vanities that are out there that I found on all the different online websites were very, very small and didn't have a lot of drawers. And that will work for a lot of people, but living in a city like Boston, I really have to deal with small spaces and no storage. And so I have to optimize all the furniture that I have. And unfortunately, I don't live, in a beautiful big house right now. And so I don't have a huge walk-in closet. I don't have a huge bathroom or a getting ready dressing room, which I would love to get in the future. But for now, I have to deal with this small space that I've got. And so my vanity's in my bedroom. So it needs to be aesthetic, it needs to hold my stuff, and it needs to be practical. And I still want to feel like, it's going along with the rest of the furniture in my bedroom and not looking super cluttered. And so I'm really going to try to organize this. I have not done this prior to this video, so we're gonna learn how to do this together. I'm gonna speed up the video in a lot of different parts, so don't you worry. But we will kind of organize together and see if I can fit. My goal today is to fit priority is everyday makeup, and then if I can fit my skincare, that would be great, because right now a lot of my skincare is in the bathroom, which makes sense because you cleanse your face and then you do things afterwards. But if I can transfer my skincare here, I feel like I'll spend a little bit more time massaging my face and really taking care of my skin because I'll be sitting down and it's a little bit more enjoyable. And the other thing that I'm gonna try to fit in here is some of my hair products. I have like a lot of random hair stuff that I haven't gone through in so long, but in weird like organization kits like this that I thought would be helpful, but actually just take up a lot of space and probably don't even store very much. And so if I can get my hair stuff in here too, that would be amazing and really, really ideal. But we'll see. I'm not really sure if that's gonna happen. The other thing that I basically have is this beautiful Sephora storage container, which is really great for travel, but it's just not good for everyday use. So I really want to reorganize my everyday makeup out there. This will stay for basically traveling and storing makeup that I don't use on a daily basis. So really fun eyeshadow colors, like I have bright greens and pinks and all of that stuff will go in here. My glitters, things that I don't use all the time and will be nicely stored. But this is for everyday use. It's just really inconvenient. Things are just kind of on top of each other and are not easy to use. So this will just kind of stay nice and locked up. This will mostly, my vanity will mostly be for everyday makeup. And the other thing that I made sure that I got in order to help me do this is a few organization tools that I'm going to use that I just bought, and I will link everything, you guys, so you don't have to worry about it. But this is the first thing that I got. This is really cool because it's actually stackable and it comes in 4 different parts and it just fits on top of each other like this. If you want it to, it just kind of like sits there, and it's pretty sturdy once you stack it. But the reason why I got this is because I don't know what my organization is going to look like, and so I like that this one comes apart, and it actually comes apart in 4 different pieces. So this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece. So I absolutely love that. I'm gonna see how that's gonna fit on top. And it's also plexiglass, which is really nice because it looks cool. It looks like glass, but it's not glass. And so if it falls, if it breaks, not a big deal. The other thing that I got are these like organization for my drawers, because I have 2 drawers here, which I love. They're nice, and I think they're gonna fit a lot of stuff. But then I have one big kind of filed cabinet here because again, this is a desk. Originally, and so this right here is gonna need a little bit of creativity in order to make everything fit. But these little organization guys are really great because they come in a bunch of different sizes. So there's this big one, this size, and then these couple little ones. So I think this is gonna be really good to just reorganize everything and make sure that things are not on top of each other and I can find things easily, so I can try to get as much stuff in here as possible. And I really like that at the bottom of these, there's these little rubber stopper thingies, and so they're not going to slide around everywhere. I really found that these are helpful and they're really affordable, and so I think this is going to be really great for my organization. So this is basically everything that I'm gonna have to stick inside here. Let's see if it happens, and hopefully we can reorganize together, and I'll give you some inspiration to start reorganizing some of the things that you have, or maybe just buy a few things that can help you reorganize what you already have for you. And so let's get started. I'm so excited. Can't wait to reorganize this. Oh, one more thing before we get started. I did put a piece of plexiglass that I bought from Home Depot. I will also link that on top of this desk because it is white and I am going to be doing makeup on it every single day. So I didn't want it to get disgusting with foundation, all of that stuff. So I basically bought a plexiglass. It's beautiful. I'll share it with you guys on my Instagram. But basically it's just going to protect it from getting dirty. And it's just flush and it looks nice and clean. I can just wipe it down whenever anything spills on it. And so definitely recommend doing that. Even if you don't have a white, you know, if you have like a beige or even a wood piece and it's a really beautiful piece that you don't want to ruin, make sure you get a plexiglass. It's really like thin, and so, you know, it doesn't do anything to harm the aesthetics, but it is going to protect my products. And so I definitely recommend you do that. All right, let's get started. So as you saw, lots of change in plans. Things would go into boxes, they would come back out, they'd go back in. So it was kind of a trial and error, but I think everything is where I want it to be now. I'm really excited though, because everything I wanted to fit actually only went into 2 drawers. So now I have one big drawer completely empty, and I'm definitely gonna find some use for that. I think I'm gonna transfer some things from the bathroom into that cabinet. But for now, I just will show you everything that basically I was working on. And all of my goals in the beginning, I was able to get on here. I was able to get some of my skincare products that I was using into this vanity, but I don't think it looks right, so I might move it. I might move things around, like I said, from the bathroom. I'm not really sure, but it is a trial and error, so it's going to be a fluid process, and I'll be changing things back and forth. But hopefully this was fun. You guys got to see what it was to organize this desk. But let me show you basically before the end of the video what everything looks like now. And definitely the drawer organizer things are amazing, especially for hair stuff, because there's so many like little things that you want to organize. So I absolutely loved it. But let me show you what everything looks like. Okay, so basically this is the desktop. It's got, I ended up figuring that I didn't like when it was stacked super high. It was like way too much. I don't know if I like my skincare here. Like I said, these are my daily moisturizers, my SkinCeuticals and my CeraVe, and I think like my toner and my vitamin C serums, they just don't look quite right here. And I do have other serums I use at nighttime that are not here. These are like my pre-makeup stuff for the daytime. So I don't know if they look right here. They kind of look off, so I might change those around. But for now, everything really fit really nicely. This is gonna drive me crazy, you guys, because every time you move it, they fall over. You saw it a billion times, so I might not keep them there. But for now, it looks pretty stable. Maybe they were moving because I was like reorganizing everything, but I kept checking by opening and closing these. I put some palettes in these tiny drawers here, and then this was really cool. I ended up stacking a ton of my lip colors here, and I actually use a lot of lip color, and so a lot of them were actually stored here. And then some of my eye stuff, some of my mascaras here, and then I already had this. I love this little makeup brush holder, so I kept these in here. I didn't want to change their spot. And then this is my pads for my toner, my cotton pads. This is going to be filled with some Q-tips to remove some makeup that doesn't look right. And so this is kind of this side. This side I wanted to really keep nice and aesthetic. Again, this is going to be in my bedroom, so I didn't want it to look too much like too cluttered. So let me show you. These are the 2 different drawers. You see how cool this desk is, you guys? It's got like one big one here and one here. This is the first one. So this is the leftovers of my makeup products, some palettes that I don't use as often, but not not something that I wanted to store in my Sephora travel case. And then when you lift it up, I have some of my Morphe palettes in there, some of my eye stuff, the makeup brush cleanser, some lip balms that I love, and some face stuff that I don't use as often. So that was the only thing that didn't go basically on top. And the bottom drawer, look how nice. I think this is the most organized, is my hair drawer. Like all of my bobby pins went in one, my hair ties, all of my little clips, miscellaneous clips here, some of the bigger stuff that I use, and then my straightener and my hairbrush. If you did not see my tutorial on how to blow dry your hair with this hairbrush or how to curl your hair with my straightener, you gotta watch those, you guys. They're on my IGTV on my Instagram. So those are my two big drawers, and then voila, totally empty. And there were 3 organizers that I still have not used, so those can go in there, but this is a totally empty drawer, which I'm super excited about, and so we'll definitely fill that. But that's basically it. That's the entire organization of my vanity. It will be a little bit of a changing thing, but I think for now this will totally work. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, you guys, so that's it. Hope you liked that video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. Would love to know the different things that you do to organize your vanity, and hopefully I can keep going and decluttering and organizing my entire apartment. I think I'm gonna move on to the bathroom next. So hopefully you guys have a good day. Stay safe, stay home, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, update. I ended up filling this drawer rather quickly. This is all of my nail stuff, which is actually really good because this is my nail supplies, and it was in a separate drawer outside in another wardrobe, but I think this is perfect now. This vanity officially has my makeup, my hair stuff, and my nail stuff. So honestly, that's like most of my beauty stuff. So this is, I've already decluttered and thrown away a lot of old nail polish. This is my nail art and filing stuff, my nail polishes, and of course a little random section here of things like my old straightener and like a bunch of other stuff that I didn't really want to throw out, like cotton balls and all of that stuff. But the trick here, because this is such a large drawer, I had to find something that was kind of like high to make sure that I used up the space properly. But I think this is like totally perfect now and works well.